देखिए मैं अभी यही बताना चाह रही हूँ कि it's been 20 years and I just turned 26. I always been wanted, I never wanted to fit in the crowd. It's a journey. I mean, it's you working, you learning, you evolving, you getting some experience out of it. So that's all I mean about my journey. As a woman, itself is a challenge to survive, to prove.
Hi guys, welcome back to Momina's Mixplate, Season 3, powered by Insignia Shoes. In the studio with me, I have Sana Fakhar. She is marking 20 years in the industry and I'm very excited to have her. Without further ado, I'm going to get her on. We're going to be talking about the Lollywood era bygone and her transition into the drama industry and television from silver screen onto the television screen. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be part of the Momina's Mixplate family. And let's welcome on Sana Fakhar. Hi, Sana.
Hi, hello. And it's been 20 years. You just told about it. And I'm just 26. I'm just turned 26.
Oh, you just turned 26.
Yeah, you know.
आप अभी 26 साल की हो और आप 20 साल से काम कर रही हैं.
देखिए मैं अभी यही बताना चाह रही हूँ कि it's been 20 years and I just turned 26.
This took a turn very fast. Way out the back. Okay.
You missed out something now. I just turned 26.
You're 26 with 20 years of experience. Amazing. आप 6 साल से एक्टिंग कर रही हैं यानी?
नहीं, मैं तो ख्वाबों में भी करती थी और जब नहीं भी आई थी इस दुनिया में तब से ही कर रही थी.
अच्छा, तब से आप एक्टिंग कर रही हैं. Brilliant. अच्छा, tell me, like, what's your journey been like?
We are not making rockets. Don't take it serious, please.
I know. Obviously, she's just like. I think everybody understood who you are trying to imitate.
Of course.
I got it. We all got it.
So that's all about. I mean.
Acha, so without 20 years, what's your journey been like for you?
I'm blessed, absolutely. When I look back, I mean, पहले तो यकीन ही नहीं आता. I mean, of course, I mean, आप इतनी सारी चीज़ों से जब associate होते हैं and आपका एक journey होता है. And to be very honest, if I talk about my journey in this business was a battle at times. I mean, I would say, because I was kind of a person who never liked the idea of follow the norm. So, you know, I always been wanted, I never wanted to fit in the crowd. I always
stood apart,
stand out in the crowd.
That's incredible. And you were a mainstream actress. Like, you know, you were like, back in the day, it was you and Rima and Meera ji and like, you know, so it was like a whole crop of like, and like Saima, like there was like this entire lot that like of actresses that I think I grew up watching, like, you know, like that, those were like Pakistani actresses that like we knew. And then your transition came into television. So tell me a little bit about that. How did that come about? Kya difficulties usme aayi? Kya high points rahe? Kya low points rahe?
Look, I mean, it's all about journey. That's what I told you. I said to you कि जब आप काम कर रहे होते हैं, सिर्फ आप इस तरह से नहीं कर रहे होते, not like you know associated with a specific place. Yeah. It's a journey. I mean, it's you working, you learning, you evolving, you getting some experience out of it. So that's all I mean about my journey. I mean, I've learned and whatever I become now, just because of these different aspect and facet in my life.
Yeah. Yep. And like, do you think that were there any challenges for you to go from mainstream film to then drama, because दोनों mediums बहुत different हैं. So आपको लगा कि आपकी like was there anything that you found particularly challenging when you made the switch?
Every single time. Even कुछ भी करना, when whatever comes in my way, I always take it as a challenge. I mean, take it because when you like go for a change, पहली चीज तो ये होती है कि you are not very much comfortable with the change, because that is constant and that is something which gives you एक जो पहला होता है ना, वो that gives you nudge that you don't want to move the place.
Tell me about yourself. Who is Sana Fakhar?
Trailblazer. Unstoppable.
That you are. That, I mean, Claire, if you've lasted 20 years, you really are. You know that, I mean, now nobody can take that away
bombshell. From you. Sexy. What else you want to know?
Wait, खुशी कहाँ से मिलती है? अपने फ्री टाइम में क्या करना चाहते हो?
खुशी कहाँ से मिलती है? I think खुशी जो होती है वो accomplishing all the odds, all the things, whatever, like, um,
Obstacles आपके
obstacles and, the challenges in your way, and you when you, like, don't surrender and say that, okay, I'm okay with that, and I'll accept the challenge.
Yeah.
So, when you accomplish, that is happiness.
What was your greatest challenge? If you had to be like, oh, ये बहुत challenging time था मेरे लिए. And how did you overcome it?
Every single time is challenging, I guess. I mean, अगर आप देखें आपकी लाइफ ही एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है. As a woman, I mean, वैसे ही to survive in this world, I'm not saying in Pakistan, as a woman, itself is a challenge to survive, to prove, to make your benchmark, to tell that your existence. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to my field, obviously, it's a great biggest challenge for any women. I think even these days, सब कभी कभी मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि लोग सोचते हैं कि पहले जो था वो बड़ा वो ये था, and now it's more challenging, and sometimes people say now these days people have everything and they have like
सब कुछ आसान हो गया और पहले
facility.
इतना हमें मेहनत करनी
नहीं
पड़ती
ऐसा
है.
नहीं. I guess being a woman, challenges are there.
Yeah, obviously they're there. Like, I don't think I think from the beginning of time women have had challenges. It's not that, it's again, I mean, कहाँ से शुरू करें और कहाँ खत्म करें. इंडस्ट्री का लैंडस्केप काफी बदल गया है जब आपने शुरू किया और अब. हाउ डिड यू मोल्ड योरसेल्फ?
अभी इंडस्ट्री बनी नहीं है अभी. आई थिंक दे आर ट्राइंग टू मेक. पीपल आर पुटिंग एफर्ट. पीपल आर quite serious, and they know the technique, and they know technically they are sound, but there is something which we can change, especially for the like, जो हमारा Asian flavor है, like what we call the music and the dance and then the story kind Asian flavor. अगर हम उसको निकालते हैं, people are mostly, what I felt it as an actor when I see and sit, because whenever I go through the story and when they narrate and I pick the idea what exactly they're offering me, but एक चीज मुझे लगती है कि people are little confused these days. They're leaving their basics. There's nothing wrong to evolve and make yourself ready for the norm, but still you have to have that idea what exactly I'm going to portray. So when it comes to film industry, celluloid has some cliche, some pet things which we need to follow that. We need to put as it is whatever we are going to express the idea. But now we are trying to catch things which is superficial, and we are leaving things which are the basics.
So what do you think are the basics? कि क्या-क्या चीजें, what are the ingredients in your opinion that जो होने चाहिए content के अंदर?
Basically, we are actually, whatever we are missing out, ethnicity, reality, what exactly we are. We need to accept our own things, own culture.
Mass के लिए होता है.
आपकी जो society होती है, that is a reflection of movies, and movies are a reflection of society. But how come? Because they have that courage. We are, to be very honest, हमें डायरेक्टर्स की नहीं, साइकियाट्रिस्ट की जरूरत है.
चाहिए. आप बिल्कुल बात सही की. इसमें हंसने की भी बात, आई डोंट इवन थिंक कि आपने जोक किया, आपने बहुत आपने अक्लमंद बात की है, एंड इसमें हंसना बिल्कुल भी नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि एक्चुअली में जितनी मेंटल प्रॉब्लम्स एंड इश्यूज पाकिस्तान के अंदर एंड हमारे अंदर हैं, बिकॉज रिप्रेशन है, ऊपर से रिप्रेस करते आ रहे हैं, ये अभी का नहीं, जनरेशनल ट्रॉमाज हैं. आई मीन, मैं उस दिन किसी से बात कर रही थी एंड दे वेंट टू अ हीलर, उन्होंने कहा कि ओ दिस पर्सन टोल्ड मी कि तुम पिछले 5 जनरेशंस की लोनलीनेस अपने अंदर कैरी कर रही हो. 5 जनरेशन. सो इट्स नॉट जस्ट कि ओ आपके साथ जिंदगी में क्या, आपके वालिदैन के साथ क्या, आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के साथ क्या, वो सारा ट्रिकल डाउन करके आप अपने साथ स्टोर करके, like it's in you.
It happens basically.
It is in you. So yes, to see
हमारे यहाँ mindset की जरूरत है to build, to break जो previous one है. तो उसके लिए अब like we are working on superficially. We are now working on mindset, because चीजें evolution mind से आते हैं. कपड़ों से नहीं आते,
Yeah.
मेकअप से नहीं आते, बालों की स्टाइलिंग से नहीं आते कि that hairdo was like so tacky and I can make it. No, it's everything here.
So how have you evolved as an actor and as a human being? Like in the last 20 years, like since you like the Sana that walked onto her first set and the Sana who's sitting here today, how has she evolved?
Because Sana took these challenges in his life, like whatever comes in my way, took really seriously. So I took my challenges seriously.
Seriously. And like in the darkest of times, because obviously like I mean हम एक ऐसी इंडस्ट्री में काम करते हैं और एक ऐसा पाकिस्तान का माशरा है जो बहुत एजिस्ट है, यानी आदमी 50 साल पे भी चला जाए तो वो 24 साल का कैरेक्टर प्ले कर सकता है, लेकिन औरत 35 साल क्रॉस कर जाए तो उसको माँ का रोल मिलने लग जाता है.
Listen, it's not about that.
One should accept. It's a very
women
big
should
reality.
accept that. Women should accept
What?
that.
Accept what?
This is all characters. These all are things.
नहीं, but I mean to say is
oh yeah, you're right.
35 साल के बाद एक औरत के पास सिर्फ कैरेक्टर एक माँ का अगर if you think that like and you want me to agree to that, I can't agree to that.
No. Actually, problem कहाँ आ रही है? Because being an actor, I can tell you, problem monotonous से आ रही है. When we could not find a character differently, because जितने भी senior actors हैं, even मुझसे ज़्यादा जो senior हैं, और उनसे भी जो senior हैं, why they are annoyed? Because they are unable to find a character which is unique, which is written for them. Because now they are on that level where they can offer their acting experience. Because you know what, we are believing on the beauty which we are here beauty. I think when you go little beyond and little further, you will find a beauty which is infinite, and that is here. And I think these days people are working on beauty which is here, and uski ek certain age hoti hai, certain time hota hai. We are human being, we are not a superhuman.
I think we're superhuman, but I mean I think
but
every
again,
age is beautiful.
Age is beautiful. It doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what I'm saying. When actor demands that, what kind of character I'm going to play, when I think, after working 20 years or 25 years, I'm at that position when I start knowing acting a little bit. So please,
I mean,
so please,
you would know.
Yeah,
you would
so
know.
Please, I think I deserve something better, rather like जो मार्केट में है और वो उसमें से. सो यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा लैक है. स्क्रिप्ट्स जो मैं आपको बात कर रही थी, एक्चुअली स्क्रिप्ट्स की ये है जो बाउंड्री या लिमिटेशंस बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, वो फिल्म्स में भी हैं. जब अगर कोई डायरेक्टर या प्रोड्यूसर कोई भी नई चीज़ अटेम्प्ट करता है, उसको अप्रिशिएट नहीं किया जाता, उसको मॉक किया जाता है. चलो अप्रिशिएट नहीं किया, डजंट मैटर, he might be lack few aspects and he done something which wasn't appealing, it's fine. But when we start mocking the people who are they work contemporary and they are little creative, we never appreciate people. So that's the only dilemma we are facing over actors, over creative people. These days happens actually. Yeah.
And like, has there been any script that's come your way that you're very excited for? Or has there anything that like you would like to talk about?
Basically, I've done a lot of different character, fortunately, and I feel that as an actor, you never ever arrived enough, like kind of feelings hoti hain ki you always wanting something like कि कुछ different होना चाहिए. लेकिन ये कि these days I'm working on a couple of script on TV, and which even I left more than that, because of the same character they were offering me.
That's a really amazing. And you also come from a time jab directors ki muses hoti thi, like growing up, like Syed Noor and Saima, like Saima was always Syed Noor's muse. Do you think that propelled, like were you someone's muse? Did you ever feel that way कि आपके लिए कोई character लिखा जा रहा है, कोई film बन रही है that was based on you, like that, keeping you in mind?
I think the idea of as an actor, if you can be a muse, I mean, absolutely, you're not falling in that league of like actors.
Yeah.
So kind of a things. Even अभी बल्कि मैं मुझे लगता है कि because of the age of social media, we are so much accessible, and we are like we go live, we go like so we have nothing left. Anything where like
nothing left to the imagination.
कुछ surprise हम रखें, या जैसे कह लेना कि that you have nothing left to
So you're looking really good, and you are a very early riser, which I admire because I love waking up super early as well. So I want to know about your morning routine because everybody has one, and I think हर बंदे के लिए एक बहुत जरूरी होता है that सुबह का time, like when you wake up, that you take a few hours for yourself, and it's something that I'm training myself to enjoy, and I love it now. Like I mean, I've been doing it for a few months, and मुझे बहुत enjoy मैं करती हूँ. So I really want to know. I'm excited to know about your morning routine. And then you're really into fitness, and I want to know about your fitness routine as well.
I think like any other person, कभी कभी रोने को भी दिल चाहता है.
सुबह 5 बजे उठ के.
तो ऐसा कोई वो नहीं है मैं कहूँगी ओह बड़ा मजा आता है. Naturally,
अच्छा मुझे actually
some
मजा आता
days
है.
are like that. I mean, some days are not. I mean, you don't feel like waking up. So,
like today, this morning, I was like, एक और घंटा नहीं सो सकते आज. नो मोमना सेट पे पहुंच रहे भागो.
ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब it's too easy and it's too like अब तो बिल्कुल ही क्या कहते हैं कंप्यूटर में फिट हो गया है तो अब no, it's not like that.
Acha, so you are really into fitness, and like your journey, like you were mentioning earlier as well, that that it's a journey that you took on. So I want to know, how have you evolved in that journey? Like what, like did your, like obviously it's a mindset change. How did your mindset change? Like what was that like moment where you also realized, ke, wait a second, this is something new. I'm doing something differently.
I guess people have noticed that, in terms of my parents, over my routine and these all schedules, but I felt myself that I have changed entirely my mindset. So I have learned so much but disciplined.
Yeah.
And people normally confuse with the discipline. People think discipline is something with the punctuality. And, for me, discipline is something to learning. I mean, keep learning. And discipline is something to preparation. I make sure wherever I do, whatever comes in my way, I prepare myself. Even it's a trivial thing, even it's a small interview, even it's small, I'm going to pick up my child. I mean, I'm going to parent meeting, and I should like know where I'm going.
And like, as an actor, like when you're meeting people, are you picking up like different traits of different people?
That's
like,
my job. I get
like,
paid for this. I mean, why not? I should work on that. That's actually one more thing I would add on it, where that, normally people, log mujhse पूछते हैं कि what difference you feel now and then. I mean, the major difference is that now people only prepare for airport look. We usually prepare for our...
That was too good. Only prepare. I was not expecting that to come out. Only prepare for airport look. Yeah.
So, to be very honest, I mean, I don't want to...
That was too good. Like, you really caught me off guard on that one. What a brilliant note to end this interview on. But tell me, before we go, what's next for you? What am I seeing you in? Like, what is everybody here seeing you in?
First, I would like to say that I don't ever remember as an actor or as a star. I don't want to take any label. I want to break the stereotype. I want to leave the legacy. I want to choose the path which is scary, daunting, dangerous, but at least that's mine.
Amazing. And I hope and I wish you all the best, and may you achieve everything that you set out your heart to. And it's like it's been a real pleasure.
And I would like to share some feedback over you and over your show. Mashallah, you're doing great. I've seen some of glimpses. It's absolutely interesting, and wish you all the best. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. And I hope you guys enjoyed the segment. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be part of the Momina's Mixed Plate family. And I'll see you next time. Take care.